Also, recording is on now again. Hello and welcome back everyone on YouTube. This is Nox Destin, and we are back with yet another part of Super Robot Wars Y. Well, the story is taking twists and turns why I don't expect them. Mission for brave heroes. Now from the depiction and all, and I think I remember the name Yoma Empire. I have the feeling we may be getting the either assistance from the Mazinga universe here, or something very close to that. Stand up, Kristen, Adel Kristen. That's not my name. Being a ninja is to give up your attachments to anything other than the mission. But then you won't even make it being a ninja the way you are going. I don't want to die. And stand up, find the power sleeping in you, and bring out every last bit. Can't do that, you'll die, and that'd be the end of it. I'll do it. There's something I've got to do, no matter what. Keep my sister, to keep Echika safe, anything. So they are related, but she doesn't seem to know about it. Trouble. Residential quarter. Mobile City State A Advent is committed to respecting the wishes of all those who have gathered here. 3 guarantees of residency, safety and energy will remain in effect, and you will not be compelled to renounce your citizenship. Currently, I'm acting as sole representative, but we will soon be convening a council to let you weigh in on future policies. My fellow citizens, I'm asking you to help me improve A Advent, a new country. Count on how many times the AAD channel has broadcasted this message today. Our Echika is doing her best. It's still hard to believe that such a young girl would lead a country. You wouldn't be the first. Remember Queen Lena was the second? Wait, Queen? Have I missed something from Wing, or when was she named Queen or made Queen? I mean, she's just a placeholder until we elect a real representative anyway. Yeah, we just have to humor her for a little make-believe until then. Oh, serious wing pre-awards. Huh. Okay. Putting it pretty harshly, isn't it? Fine, the rich girl's new hobbies then. Wow. Doesn't matter what you call it, if she can't do the job, she's out, simple as that. I hear people have been seeing Echika around quite a bit. As in she's inspecting the city? I'm not sure, but apparently you can see her walking around the residential area at times. No matter where you go, there's always trouble. We might as well stay here and enjoy those 3 guarantees. It's been 3 days since Echika made her declaration of independence. Seems like the repeat broadcasts have helped to quell unrest among the citizens. Yeah, but it didn't stop something like half the residents from leaving the ship. In more living space. I mean, not everyone was on board with the whole independence thing. How did your family take the news, Yomogi? Mom said she isn't leaving because her parents' house is here. How about you, Miami? I think they talked about it, but that didn't go anywhere, so I guess we're staying. I mean, it's looked like I wanted to leave anyway. Right. Anyone's free to come or go, that was the promise. No point in thinking about folks who left. We'll make this a good country, and people will be lining up to get in. Exactly, and to do that we have to take the Advent as Y's next. That's right, that's what I like to hear. Finally found your determination, eh? I guess so. Haven't dreamed of my training for a while, maybe that's why. The mates can take care of security. Just we need to go back to our headquarters. Echika wants to discuss what will happen next. The Advent has earned its freedom, but how will we use it? World dominance. Then again, I don't want to go against the Space Noids. I do not know how Char's trigger finger is with dropping a colony on us. Of resonance aboard the Advent is currently 18,453. 48.6% of what the population was at the time of Advent's departure. Perhaps in anticipation of the situation, our infrastructure is automated and can be operated by a small number of people. However, I know, as a city, no, as a country, we must avoid a further decline in population. Well, as long as we are here, no one's gonna die. All we have to do is show the world how great a place the Advent is. Exactly the plan. I'm sure Wise Next are going to be a big help in that regard. By the way, has the Advent really become independent? Yes, the new League of Nations has recognized our sovereignty and our membership. It was that easy, huh? I'm sure the fact that we have no territory disputes made it go much more smoothly than it might have. I guess they are threatening us like a movable colony, treating us. In return, we are required to follow the instructions of each individual nation in which we travel. That's fair, I guess. We can't just enter another country's territory without permission after all. Thanks to Domon's mediation, we are allowed to stay in Japan. Other nations shouldn't be able to cause problems with their Advent as easily now. For better or worse, the Japanese government is keeping a close eye on us. I was able to gain permission to accompany their Advent under the pretext of training and supervision. I'm surprised you got the okay for that. There are people in the government who question the current path we are on. Let's just say someone pulled some strings in my favor. Someone. Hey Domon, now that there are nations again, are the Gundam fights going to restart? I haven't heard anything about it either way yet. If they do restart the Gundam fights, would you participate as a representative of the Advent? I'll think about it. But you wouldn't be able to use a burning Gundam then, would you? Well, we'll just have to make a new one in that case. The Advent Gundam. Who says he's going to represent us in the fight? I'd be running for that spot too. Interesting. I accept your challenge, Takuma. Domon vs Takuma. Now that's the fight I gotta see. But the problem with how lightly they are taking it? Advent comes with its share of headaches. But it's also given us freedom. Nothing wrong with keeping a positive attitude about it, right? I'm not really feeling it myself. We have power, that's true, but we are lacking something necessary to use properly. And that would be funds, is what I suspect you mean, eh? Really? I thought you were loaded, Etika. Loaded, even for a microstate, is on a completely different scale than the wealth of a single family. We could make some good money by selling materials and combat data from the enemies we beat. We could, and those may work as ways to supplement our funds, but combat is too unreliable to be a viable source of income. Plus, I feel like we make our living in combat and start feeling too much like we are looking for fights. Agreed, our goal should be to avoid conflict as much as we can. We'll make do with the assets of House Fran Burnett for the time being, but we won't be able to sustain the Advent for long without a plan. This is what I wanted to gather you here to discuss. I've caught in someone who can advise us on how to proceed. I'm hired to Geno's Sao Tome laboratory. Pleased to see our royal representative, Etika. Thank you for joining us, Commander Jin. So you're bringing in the commander to advise us on making money piles. Does that mean the Sao Tome laboratory is gonna pay for our stuff? No, but I'm here to offer some insight. I appreciate it greatly. We're looking to establish a core business, but we are not quite sure how to go about it yet. Well, the Advent's NKI is a terrific reactor, right? We could sell that energy, we could attract factories and stuff, I guess. A little ineloquent, but that was going to be the thrust of my own advice. Selling energy. The Revolutionary War, the world has been suffering from a severe generalized energy shortage. The Advent and its unique reactor, therefore, could easily provide energy to areas and facilities that need. Conveniently for you, many countries and facilities have prepared for this by setting up large amounts of energy storage. They could get back up and running if they just had someone who could fill those batteries up. That would certainly be the most immediate service we could provide right now. They already have a potential client up for you. At a cost to Izu. Izu? That's where the Nambara connection is. Base of Combattler V. Combattler V. I have the feeling those were the ones with the V-type uniforms that we saw in the beginning. Like the Combattler V. The super robot combined from 5 machines that protected the Earth from the Campbellian invasion. Like I thought much. What, so the client's gonna be the Nambara connection itself? No, it's Mutropolis. Ah, Radine's place. Guardian deity of Mu who fought against the Yoma Empire. Yeah, I heard the pilot is a boy our age. Metropolis control room. Here, Mom. When is Barao going to attack? I don't know. How could you not know? You are the one who said you would be coming. You've already defeated the Fury Brothers, the highest ranking officers, and destroyed the Guardian Dragon, Baragon. The Yoma Empire has nothing left but the Emperor himself. I have no doubt that Barao will come confront you. Then where is he? Why isn't he coming? To avenge Jinguji's death, to protect you. I have to bring down the Yoma Empire. I have to. Kira. Calm down, Akira. Etsuya. Man, these faces remind me of something. Then again, the problem is they have been series I think around the area where these series launched. They were a bit used like a template for characters. So there was a lot of similarities, or they were made by the same author or something, I don't know. Yelling at your mother won't solve anything. Tetsuya. He's right, Akira. The recent string of battles has stretched our resources thin. If Barao were to attack Metropolis now, we wouldn't be able to engage him. We'll focus on strengthening our defenses for now. But impatience agitates the mind. They have a negative influence on Raideen. Correct, for now we have to maintain a calm attitude and observe the Yoma Empire's activities. If there's ever trouble, Tetsuya will help us protect Metropolis. Sorry, but I can't just sit back and do nothing. Yeah. Jinguji's death hit Akira hard. The fate to protect the star of Ramu, then Reiko would. A lot for one man to bear. The Yoma Empire. The Yoma Empire is approaching. It's finally happening. Close the big shell. All hands defensive stations. Akira. I know that. I'm going to defeat Barao. Keep Mom safe, I swear. Akira. Yeah, I can't say I understand what that anime was about or what the premise here is. I have a feeling I will be out of my depth for a few of those universes. Incoming loans? Where's Akira? Spark her out. Well, I do have watched a few mecha series in the past. But... yeah, clearly not all. Long ass legs. Raideen and Great Mazinga have deployed. That one I know! The second one. Is that all they've got? I can crush domes in my sleep. Calm down, Akira. Wait! Is that... I don't know if that's the older brother or not. Because I know there were two pilots of the Mazinger. Just don't know if is that one here right now with Tetsuya, if that's the older or the younger one. But this implies that the Mazen Kaiser is in this. Show yourself, Barao. I'm ready for you. Not in the mood to listen, is he? Bring on, Yoma Empire. As long as Raideen stands, you never win. Okay, what do we have? Persist? Nguji, I won't let your sacrifice go to waste. Oh yes, I definitely remember that soundtrack. Oh god. Now it's my turn. I protect Akira and Reiko, even if it costs me my life. Oh god. Yeah, the terrain effects I have seen. That there are very bigger variations in it. I mean, okay, I can see them also on screen. I guess I would like to stay out of the water for now. I have to do this, otherwise Mom will... Kira. Lost sight of what he truly needs to do. Onward, Raideen, we must fight. What? Well, I mean, if his entire shtick is electricity, what makes sense is the jellyfish aren't that good with that. Then again, those fall into the category of being robots and also. But man, Mazinga was also a grim series. At times. They didn't hold back when characters were dying. Mazinga had different versions. They had a kid-friendly version. I have the feeling I haven't seen the kid-friendly version. Because in those story decisive moments, especially for him, this universe, that wasn't something you would show kids. Technically. You could say Japan is a bit different in that regard. $79 episodes. And the good old times where animes were actually, you know, long. Fucking Christ, is your door scripted or what? I know why I raise mobility and evade first in characters.
はこれからだぜ。妖魔帝国の好きにはさせない。エネルギーカッター。
Yeah, okay, considering the size, that actually makes sense. But hey, the dinosaur got to dodge, and that's basically a super robot. Something's coming from farther back. That's the Gante. Along with multiple combined Fury Beasts, Yoma Empire is supposed to be on the verge of collapse. Damn it. Raideen will take them all on if we have to. Hero, no, you're being too reckless. I have to be. I have to protect my mother at all costs. Who demanded that of you? Mom? By activating the Star of Ramu, I can unleash Raideen's true powers, a mystical energy Bootron. In exchange for my life. Can't let you do that, Mom. I can't. I would not hesitate to give my life for the sake of my child, for the child's sake of peace. Yes, basically. Mom. I am glad you have a gentle heart, Akira, but right now you are a warrior of Raideen, the guardian deity of Mu. Must fulfill your duty, as I intend to fulfill mine. Mustn't fight for your mother's sake, fight for freedom. Fight for peace, Akira. But they are so strong, not even Raideen could. Then you should gather power. Power? You mean Mutron energy? No, not that kind of power. You kindred souls, comrades. I have the feeling this is the perfect setup of us appearing. Others like Jinguji. Yeah, look, something's coming. I get sortie prep? Ring ring! Why is next year? Did someone order a can of whoop ass? It looks like something's happening now. Yeah, you could say that. The Getter arc. It's the hell Commander Jim promised us. Been a while, Tetsuya. Friend of yours? Tetsuya Tsuguri. He's a pilot of Great Mazinga and one of my combat instructors. Looks like you found some comrades at last, Kamui. I didn't ask for these idiots, Commander Jin dumped them on me. Man, you're one annoying piece of. Save it for later, Takuma. We have a date with the literal devil. Literal? What do you mean? There's a Yoma Empire. They came back from a 12,000 year slumber to bring back the Age of Demons. From 12,000 years ago? Hey Advent, please respond. This is Higayashi Yama, Chief of Metropolis. Commander Jin at Saotoma Laboratory told us to expect you. Etika was under the impression that we would be supplying them with energy, not fighting. That's true. What will it be, miss? We can still turn the ship around. No, we can't abandon them to this. Oh, a little barrette she has now. Wise next, prepare for combat. Roger that. You have to do what's right, not what's easy, you know? Incidentally, what's with the head, Etika? Oh, since I'm representing the AA Advent, I thought I should dress the part. Was selected by Miss Etika's personal stylist. Good on you. Thank you very much. Enemy forces targeting the AA Advent. Looks like they took Miss Etika's message a bit personal-like. Whatever the case, we won't back down. We're here to help us? Of course we are. We're sending the demons back to the hellholes. People work together, we can draw out potential greater than the sum of our individual parts. Work together? Yes, my son, that's our only hope of defeating the Yoma Empire. You up for it, Akira? You bet. Our units intercept the Yoma Empire's forces while protecting Raideen and Great Mazinga. Onward, Raideen, let us fight the demons with our new allies. Okay, if this is no valid target, they would attack, then I would say... Advent's commander... Advent, Commander Jin told me about them. Certainly a motley crew. But their eyes are all fixed on the same horizon. That's why Kiro was able to understand what his mother meant. The only one left now... Crushing the... Only thing left now, crushing the Yoma Empire. Okay. Very good. Okay, that can potentially hurt.
ってくれたな。
We instructor is watching. Let's put on a good show. It's serious for once. The Yoma Empire is a dangerous foe. Familiar with the demons, Kamui? More than the average human. You're so scared of them, I beat them up for you. Just watch. Oni and demons got nothing on Ark. Let's do this.
引き受けるぜ、ゲッターチーム。ちょっと揺れたな。お返しはたっぷりしてやる。ゲッタートマホーク。ドゥートマホークハリケーン。
Really? Wanna try that again?
やらせないわ。
悪魔に味わわせてやるぜ、ゲッターの恐ろしさをな。ゲッタートマホーク。あれや。
Yes, come closer. Oh, ow, oh, wait. Can I? Yeah, that would have been a lot of damage, and I don't know how he is on dodging. So far, he has been face tanking very much. Motherfucker! Now you dodge!
俺たちの世界を私はしない。屋根を切り下げ。サンダーブレーク。
Nice heavy hits there. Oh, here it's Great Typhoon. For the Kaiser version, I think it was Rust Typhoon. shoot down with this. Yoma Empire, there's a lot we still don't know about the military strength. In any case, it would be hard to remain an independent nation if these guys took over the world. Time to show some old-fashioned demon slaying. Yeah, he's getting a dose of catching these hands.
Get Tomahawk! Tomahawk! Hurricane!
I guess these beasts don't have the intelligence to communicate properly. They're sharp-brained, they are tough. Goal is to annihilate humanity. They remind me of the Dark Gundam. Won't be defeated. Humanity will rise above the dark. Yeah. I still have to get a bit of a head. I don't necessarily fear taking damage. It's just considering that the missions usually tend to go about an hour-ish or so. I don't know what I kind of plan to bring a bigger health pool into later stages of a mission if there's yet again reinforcements. Yeah, kaijus, bugs, terrorists, I guess we're fighting literal demons now. I thought we came here to sell energy. They're asking for a fight, so we give them one. It's called customer service. Not disappoint them, that's why it's next. It's all about. I fear as much. Or feared as much, better said. there will be a lot of reinforcements. Yeah. It's mostly also I don't know how the game handles, you know, what happens when I lose units, you know? Is this permadeath? Is that put into the script or so? It's... I mean, I know that Great Mazinga doesn't always have the highest survival rates. It's not perma, well, that's something. Powers combined, the Yom Empire won't stand a chance. With Raideen, you're the guardian deity of Mu, the defender of humanity. When not perma is... Well, that is good to know. Oh! I know we just had to talk about HP and everything, but... I like to go out of missions with every unit that I send into missions. $19! Jesus, that's almost an entire skill there. Of course you're face tanking that.
こ見てやがんだよ。俺はここだぜ。
This will be the most infuriating part, won't it be?
勝負は一瞬。その距離なら一瞬だ。
And I thought you could maybe crit for a kill.
私、オカルトは好きじゃないから。
行くぜ。ビッグブレード。ストライカー。
Performance radar. I mean, it would be wasteful not to repair her.
Shuffle 同盟、キングオブハートのドモンカッシュだ。
Considering how much experience she's getting with that. Man, these things have high defense stats. Did that on purpose, Dormon, did you? Or didn't you? All hostiles have been neutralized. Okay, I've heard rumors, but I still can't believe they were actual demons. The threat that Raideen has been protecting us from. After all that, we never even saw Barao. Calm down, Akira? Yeah. I'm sorry about earlier, Tetsuya. I wasn't paying attention to those around me. I get it now, I'm not fighting alone. Fuji, Tetsuya, Mari, Sarumaru. You were always here with me. You better put your newfound resolve to use in the battles to come. Come now, let's head back. Of course. Friend status report. Energy transfer stable. Metropolis energy storage is currently at 62%. We should hit the target of 90% by tomorrow morning. Very well, carry on. With our gratitude, Representative Etika. Energy you are providing, we may yet be able to restore Metropolis. We're happy to be any help we can. Furthermore, I'd like to reward you for stepping in and helping Radine. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm afraid I must decline. May I ask why? By fighting the enemies of humanity, we protect the peace of the world, which includes the peace of the A Advent. We've decided against fighting as a means of raising funds. Ah, I understand. In that case, I'd like to provide you with ammunition and everyday commodities. Would that be acceptable? That's very kind of you, I accept. And the Jin has spread word of your exploits here to various other locations. Soon you'll be receiving requests not only from those who need energy, but also those who need your strength. You seem upset. Can't say that I'm entirely happy to put the citizens and Wednesday at risk. But I firmly believe that the Advent exists to protect the people from those who would threaten peace and freedom. As your successes spread, you will attract more companies and individuals willing to sponsor you. I understand. I hope that taking those requests will help grow the Advent into a prosperous country. In that case, would you take Akira and Radine with you on your journey? I believe I had the pleasure, Miss. Oh, forgive my late introduction. I am Akira's mother, Reiko Hibiki. Although my real name is Lemuria, survivor of the Empire of Mu. Means a civilization that was lost 12,000 years ago, correct? Yes, it happened after their war against the Yoma Empire. Mu was able to steer the Yoma away, but they weren't able to recover from the damage, so they made preparations for their eventual return. Radine, the guardian deity of Mu, and my mother, the imperial princess, were sent into slumber until the present day. After I awoke from 12,000 years sleep, I met Ichiro Hibiki. We were wed and had a son. And when I was chosen to be the brave pilot of Radine to fight against the Yoma Empire. Battle 12,000 years in the making. Radine is a guardian of hope. I have no doubt that its strength will be a great help on you on your journey. Today's fight made me realize that Barao is biding his time. He won't make a move himself, he will only deploy his renewed army until time comes. Waiting for? I have to find another way to investigate that. Meantime, Ichiro and I will investigate Barao and the Yoma Empire from a different angle. If we work separately, we may be able to avoid Barao's attention. I'd like to join Reiko, Professor. Thank you, Ray. I want to go with Akira. Ari? You sure? I want to support you. Coming even if you say no. I don't get to say it, do I? Alright, I'm glad to go with me, Mari. I will stay with Chief Higashiyama and work on the defense of Metropolis. We will all protect humanity from the Yoma Empire in different ways. Well then, welcome aboard, Akira, Mari. Thank you for having us. I'm not much of a fighter, but I help in any way I can. We appreciate your support. Representative Etika, you are protected by a great power. Great power? What do you mean? I'm not certain myself, but I can sense it. The power will guide you and the Advent to where you need to be. Thank you, Princess Lemuria. I won't forget it. Why did she say that with such a worried face? I'm Radine's pilot, Akira Hibiki. Today, I'm a member of Wednesday. I'm his girlfriend, Mari Sakurano. Can't believe he brought his girlfriend with him. Oh yeah, I forgot. Back in the day, they actually... MC and a female lead actually managed to get together. I forgot. Such a novel concept these days. We just fought literal demon, but that's why you draw the line, huh? He's about our age. Yeah. I like bikes and playing soccer. Glad to be here. He sure doesn't feel like he's our age. Yeah. It won't be just Akira. Tetsuya. I'll be joining as Akira's guardian. I hope you don't mind. It'd be an honor to fight alongside the famous Tetsuya Tsurugi. Furthermore, Commander Jin asked me to personally oversee the Getter team's training. Please look forward to it, especially you two, Takuma, Baku. Oh, okay, so that's the feeling of your grave being stepped on. Is that one of your predictions? Not like those really come true. No, this isn't a vague glimpse. I know for a fact that we're in for training straight out of hell. Bring it on, I say. If little Akira here can take it, so can we. Oh, you've got guts, Takuma. This will be fun. Your father Ryoma Nagare was an outstanding warrior, role model I strive to follow. Don't let me down. I don't like to compare myself to my old man. I can stand on my own 2 feet. You'll see. By the way, what's Koji? Come on! I want to see the Masen Kaiser up close. Yes! But yes, where is Koji? Let's just say I can't reveal Kabuto's whereabouts currently. Oh, fuck off! Now, if you want to expand our fighting force further, I suggest we go to Easter Island. Right, I heard some ancient ruins are being explored out there. Combattler V is part of the survey team. They should be done soon. I'm really looking forward to get Masen Kaiser into my team, if that is possible. I liked the 2 movies with him. Expanding our forces, I guess we still need some extra muscle. Once word of our recent battle spreads, Advent will most likely start receiving many requests. Not just for energy, but also for protection. Wherever someone's in need, we'll show up to help. That's what we do here in Advent. Yeah, it's sadly not like Cross Race where you can get to the units you want via the strange digitation mechanic it had. In fact, I am in fact willing to go anywhere for the sake of the Advent. Really? Even to space? The situation calls for it, yes. Oh, given the size of our vessel, we would have to go through the procedures in Panama to consider achieving orbit. Panama. Oh boy, what is... At the end of the day, we are a free nation. That means we can go wherever we want. Wherever we want. This is the Advent, and I will fight to protect this place now. Hey! Hello, you're Takuma Nagara of the Getter team, right? Oh, you don't need to be so stiff. From now on, we are going to eat the same onigiri. We are teammates, you know? Oh, okay, I guess. Oh, during the battle you mentioned that you're fighting for your mom. Not just for her, but yeah, I want to protect her. You know what? I like you. Huh? Don't worry man, the Getter team's got your back, all the way. What, got a problem with that Kamui? Not this time. Oh, Akira Hibiki. Yes? Treasure your mother. I know that Takuma has traumatic experiences with his mother's death. He as well? Oh boy. Of course. Surprising to hear Takuma and Kamui being so nice, isn't it? A little bit. I'm sure that the two of them love their mothers very much. While we're on the subject, not to pry, but what about your mother, Ejika? I'm told that she passed away shortly after I was born. I see. Sorry, that was rude of me. Oh, it's fine. I don't have any memory of her. But he has. You still have stuff to remember her by, Foe, right? Like the lands of Yagami City and Rambernack residents. Yep, that. I suppose that's true. You could say that the Advent is a gift from both your mom and your dad. I never thought of it that way. Thank you, Cheeser. That makes me want to keep the Advent safe even more. The red. Keep your chin up, Ejika. From now on, the word is a Advent's oyster. My best. Ari joined as assist crew. Okay, multiple uses do increase. Okay. I go this way first.
お待ちしておりました。
I hate to. Yeah, but right now I'm fine with the tree as it is. And I didn't get in any larger troubles, so.
では、カスタマイズを始めましょう。
So it does expand. I feared as much. I don't fear the skill tree unless it's from Path of Exile. That tree, that scares me.
これからの戦いのために万全の準備をお待ちしておりました。
Alright.
これからの戦い
Need to raise the squad rank. Oh, fuck. Woo, really? No. Team travels to. Why are we? Okay, we are getting Shin, which is nice, cause the Destiny Gundam is not a bad unit. Ugh. Okay. Well, this will be for tomorrow. Of course, this will take... I guess I would make a longer stream tomorrow to go through all of this. And yeah, you do not have to worry, I'm not someone who skips out on side missions. I played my fair share of RPGs and JRPGs. I know how valuable they can be. Find those rage-filled eyes. Why the presented picture there? It has to be after the events of Seed Destiny. I think this is where Shin and Kira met for the first time in person after the war. Oh boy. It's like quicker grindable stages that refresh after every so many stages you do. Quick boost to money and for leveling, scoring kills on people you want to keep up. Oh. That is handy. Well, one could say we have our hands full here. Okay, then for now, let's. For now, I would say this will be it for tonight. I thank you, Nay, for the tips and tricks and assistance here and there, and also for the valuable informations. And also thank you, Richard, for your help. I will see everyone who wants to join back in tomorrow again. Until then, this was Nox Destin in your house. I wish all of you a evening, good night, good day, depending on when and where you're watching this. Until next time, stay healthy, see ya, and be well. Bye!